Good afternoon, and on behalf of Coach Amy Walden and her Lady Bears, we welcome you to Grizzly Field at Martin Luther King Park. It is just about softball time. The Lady Bears are going to be playing the Springdale Lady Bulldogs, and we will go cold mic for our national anthem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if possible for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. First, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 words for you. Let's play ball.
The Grizzly Sports Network would like to welcome you back to the live broadcast. We hope you enjoyed the singing of the national anthem. That was Greg Squirrel. That wasn't Buzz Sawyer or Dylan Abbott that was singing that. Maybe it was Jack. No, it was Greg Squirrel. Greg, we appreciate you. What a great job he does. We're hoping that we get in before the rain. The game is actually going to start an hour, or I'll take that back, 30 minutes early, just try to get it in time. Lady Bears come in at 2-10. 2-3 in the conference, win against Fayetteville on the south side. They lost to Bentonville this last Tuesday, 8-0. Springdale Lady Bulldogs are 4-8, 1-4 in the conference. Head coach Trudy Spencer, assistant coach Kendra Kinney. Again, our head coach Amy Walden, assistant coach Matt Whitsick, manager Emily French. Well, the temperature's about as good as it's going to get. Got a little bit of wind blowing kind of across the field towards left, where we have a camera strategically placed. That will be Brandon high above the left field fence. So it is just about time for the first pitch. Again, we always want to say thank you to Jack London for the looks of this field. What you're seeing right now is not an altered picture. This is how beautiful a Grizzly field is here at Martin Luther King Park. No turf, this is real grass. Jeff Ferris, who I'm sure all of our Grizzly Sports Network followers have grown to know over the years. He does color for us during football. Now he'll be here at some point to put a headset on for the Lady Bear softball game here. I know he is getting close. Actually lives in Ozark. He's going to be here today. Glad to have Dylan back. Dylan a little under the weather for a few days, then actually went on vacation last week. Where's that, Montana? Climate's a little bit different there. First thing he said to me was just glad to see grass when he got back. He's getting a good view of the grass right now as we are waiting for the first pitch. Boy, as far as crowd attendance here, there is really not much at all. Everybody probably expected the weather. You know, at some point tonight, it's supposed to get bad through tomorrow afternoon. First batter for the Springdale Lady Bulldogs will be Lauren Christie. She is a senior center fielder. I know there's some discussions going on right now. So it is the official bookkeeper that has not showed up yet. That's what the holdup is. So Coach Walden doing her best to get this lined out so we can get started. Whole point of starting early tonight was try to get in before the rain. So we are going to go. So here it is. Mallory Craig in the circle. Last broadcast we did, she retired 18 straight batters at Southside. Win that one 4-2. First pitch was fouled off down the left field line. That was a lazy shot over second base. That'll get Lauren to first base. Tori Henricks. Tori, the shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. Now the pitch was low. Lauren Christie gets to second base. So if you're just joining us, we had to start early because of the anticipated rain that's coming tonight. But we are in the bottom of the first with Christie, who got a single but stole second on a low pitch. And we will welcome in all of our Grizzly Sports Network fans. And any the Springdale Bulldogs fans, welcome you too. There's a shot into center field, and it will be tracked and caught. That is Amariah Green, but Christie will go to third. Great job by the freshman, Amariah Green, track that one down. If you get it up a little bit, it's blowing left center. If you got some power, you got a good chance of getting one out of here. Elena Sauls, shot to second base. That'll score Christie, but that'll be the, let's see, 2 outs now against the Lady Bulldogs.
Now at the bat for the Bulldogs, number 21, Kaylee Harp.
Kaylee Harp at the plate. Takes one outside. Right off the glove of Mallory. Brinkley couldn't track it down. And she'll go to second. Will there be a play there? There is, but she is safe. That was Kaylee Harp, plays third, a junior. Got the go-ahead from first base coach. Got a double out of it. Jaden Tuck plays first base at the plate now. Lady Bulldogs up 1-0 with 2 down. A runner on second. 2-0, 2 down.
Well, Rachel's going to do it. Whoever. You got it or you want Rachel to do it?
Kaylee Harp at second. Three and 0. Jaden Tuck, a senior, 0-3, takes a swing. 3-1 now. Tuck's also a senior. Addison Foster behind the plate for the Lady Bears. That change up there is going to make it ball 4, so you'll have base runners at first and second. Left fielder Madison Lindstrom, another senior. Runners on first and second as she fouls the first pitch off. Foul number 2. Madison plays left field for the Lady Bulldogs. May get some action tonight. We have a lot of pull hitters, and with that wind blowing a little bit out towards left center. Pitch was outside. 1-2. Lindstrom with a swing and a foul. Still 1-2. We talk a lot about Mallory Craig and her pitching ability, and go back to that Southside game when she retired 18 straight batters. Her velocity is definitely better this year, but her ability to move that ball and her changeup is amazing. Another foul, still 1-2. Watched her freeze a couple of batters against Southside. Madison Lindstrom with a 1-2. It's a shot into center. Will they be able to track it down? No, and that would be no play at the plate. The throw is too high. So that's going to score Kaylee Harp. Lindstrom with a double. Hadley James, catcher, sophomore at the plate for the Lady Bulldogs with 2 down, but runners at second and third. And a shot into just, that'll score 2, but a couple of hits there that just been lazy flies into the shallow left, into the shallow right. So that will put a player at first. Lady Bulldogs up 4-0. 2 down. Raquel De La Torre. She'll be at the plate for the Lady Bulldogs.
Courtesy runner at first base. Patty for the Bulldogs. Number 23, Raquel De La Torre.
And Bellatori lays down a bunt. Will it be in time? She's out. All right, well, the Lady Bears will go into the bottom of the first, down 4-0. We'll take a quick break and come back with Lady Bear softball. Stay with us.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
All right, Dad. Okay. I appreciate it. Always got to take care.
All right, welcome back to Grizzly Field. Lady Bears gave up 4 in the top of the first. A couple of lazy shots into shallow field that scored some batters, so need to make up for it here as Jeff Ferris has made his appearance.
I appreciate you having me, bud.
Well, glad to see you
Good
here.
to see you, yeah.
It's been a little while.
Hadn't seen you in a while.
Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody's
right.
good. I hope everybody's good up here.
Everybody's good. Amariah Green, center fielder. Lady Bears, who made a great play in center field. Just a freshman at the plate. She'll lead off for the Lady Bears. This kills me, these freshmen.
I'm telling you, play, especially in this classification.
And she lays down a bunt down the third baseline, and great job by the third baseman, Kaylee Harp. Charged that bunt, and man, I mean, fired a shot to first base to sit down Amariah Green.
And that wasn't a bad bunt either.
It was Bailey Brinkley at the plate. Bailey, our shortstop. Little inside. 1-0. Bailey, who's filling the shoes of Danessa Teague at shortstop. Danessa, as we always mention, is one of the greats here at Northside Lady Bear softball. She's playing for Arkansas Baptist now, and if she's listening, we'd love for her to call in to the fan cam.
Is that kind of like
what a shot to third base again. Wow. Kaylee Harp makes the play at third. Well, that was a well-hit ball by Bailey.
You know, that's 2 good hits in a row by the Lady Bears, but, boy, that third baseman is like Brooks Robinson out there.
Jeliah Vickers. Third base for the Lady Bears with 2 down, and I'm pretty sure she's thinking, don't hit it to Kaylee Hart down the third baseline. You're going to hit it. Get it up a little bit. No, she hit that one. I said earlier in the top of the first that, the wind's blowing a little bit out to left. Some of our players we had a lot of pull hitters. If they get it up a little bit, Addison Foster's one of them, they can get it out of here.
But I think you're right. They need to get it over the third baseman's head. She's a good hand so far in this inning anyway.
Janessa McDeely, the pitcher, fouled that one off, 0-2. Bailey, a senior. Got to have that senior leadership, guys. With all the young players that you have, you want to be not just a leader on the field, but a leader off the field as well. 2 down, and it's 0-2. Vickers takes the ball inside. 1-2 now. So, Jeff, what's the prediction on the rain?
I think it's going to hold off till tomorrow, or it's supposed to.
Well, I like that.
But that's, the Arkansas weather, you know how it is.
You're the first guy that's given me some good news.
Well,
I appreciate that.
I tell you what, that's you've had a long day then.
Oh, well, there's
there
a
it is.
shot down the.
That's
That
fair.
will be.
Is that fair?
It is fair. They signal her to go, and she'll round second. She's going to be in a rundown. No, she won't. She'll stay at second. Great job. It looked like he was going foul.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, I watched it all the way down, but
Could you tell if that hit the left fielder's glove?
that may have been what happened.
What it is.
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
may have
see
been what happened. We're kind of blocked off from the Lady Bear dugout from our vantage point, but well hit by Vickers. Now Addison Foster, who can jack it out of here. Be nice with 2 down right now, and Vickers at second base to see Addison Foster just hammer it. And she'll hit that one into right field, and it will be a long out.
Yep.
Izzy Peters, the right fielder, ended the inning for the Lady Bears. So after 1, 4-0. We'll take a break and be back with more Lady Bear softball after this.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today. After 1, 4-0. Lady Bears need a quick 3 up, 3 down here.
Now, I wasn't here for the top of the first. Did they get some good hits? Did they?
Well, not really. I mean, they caught some gaps. Yeah,
Okay,
there were some dinks into one into left field, shallow left field, then another one shallow right field, and they had base runners.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed about the Springdale Lady Bulldogs is that they'll turn left. Once they get to a base, they're going.
They're going to make you make a play?
They're going to make you make a play.
Okay, well, that's a good aggressive run. You like that, but so apparently if they got some hits, they're not afraid to swing the bats either, apparently.
They'll swing the bats. Yeah. There was nothing hit real solid, but just in the right place.
Well,
now, there was one hit to center field that was hit decent, but Amariah Green chased it down, and like I said, just a freshman, but she's got some wheels on her.
Well, she's playing center field and bunting when her first at bat.
Right.
She almost got on. She was only out about a half a step.
Yeah, but that cannon from
I tell you,
Kaylee Harp.
Wow. I've got a feeling that's not the last time you're going to be saying her name today.
Well, and Kaylee Harp's just a junior, too.
Wow. That's a good pitch.
This is Izzy Peters. A shot to third base. A little overthrown. She made the catch, but just a little overthrown.
Well, that's a good stop. That's a good glove right there. Wow.
That's Vickers at third.
I think she didn't think she had that much time, but I think
hurried it a little bit.
She got a little hurry bit, But that was all right. That's still a good glove because that would have been extra base hit if that had got by her. Easy extra bases.
Izzy Peters, just a sophomore, kind of shaking off. Might have twisted her ankle a little bit. Head coach Trudy Spencer, also the first base coach, was going to get her to walk it off a little bit. Christy DeLauren, senior center fielder at the plate, as a runner at first. Mallory Craig in the circle.
Did they have to replace their pitcher from last year, Northside?
No, Mallory pitched.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, 2 years ago.
Experience.
Yeah. They had Kaylin Massey.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and Kaylin's playing for Prairie View. College ball now and doing, I mean, great. There were some differences, you know, in Kaylin and now Mallory. Kaylin had a lot of velocity on her ball. Mallory is picking up her velocity. It's getting better, but she has a lot of movement. And she has a changeup that is, I mean, it's deadly. There it was right there, a little outside as the runner will go to second. Safe. That was Izzy Peters on the steal.
So you were right. They're not afraid to,
No,
like
they're gonna
you say,
go.
turn left. I like that saying, turn left. That's good.
Christie with a 1 and 2. Make that 2 and 2 now. A little high. Count is full. Lauren Christie, who is the leadoff hitter. She'll take another ball, go to first base. No outs. Runner at first and second. This is Tori Hendricks, the senior shortstop. And we welcome everybody to the broadcast. Grizzly Sports Network is glad to be here. It's good to have Jeff.
Man, it's good
There's
to be
a
here.
shot in the gap between short and second. And they're going to hold the runner at third, so the bases will be full. Why send them if you don't?
No.
Nobody down.
No outs. That's why I think that's why they held him up. No outs.
Ileana Sauls, junior second baseman at the plate. What an opportunity here for the Lady Bulldogs. No outs, up 4-0, and the bases are loaded. Fouled off down the right field line, hits the top of the dugout.
Now, I've just seen these four batters right there, and you were right. They're not afraid to swing the bat. They go up there wanting to hit. So far, these four I've seen.
Yeah. Well, that was the leadoff batter that you saw, Lauren Christie, who took the walk. That's what I'm talking about right there. She throws that change up, and it just, your legs just freeze.
And then you think, gosh,
What?
what was that?
Yeah, that was a strike.
Yes, that was. That was a good pitch.
All right, 0-2. Mallory Craig. A little speed on that one, fouled off, still 0-2.
How huge would a strikeout be right here?
Woo.
Man.
Gotta have it. Right back to Mallory.
you
Mallory
go.
back to the plate. There'll be
Yep.
oh, what a play. Double
Wow.
play. Great job by Mallory Craig. Addison Foster makes a good throw to first. So that is exactly what the Lady Bears needed.
What was that, a 1, 2, 3 double play?
This is Kaylee Harp, who you've seen really show out tonight at third with 2 down. Runners at second and third. She'll take the first one outside. Erica Johnson, who's now playing first. Two and 0. I'll tell you what, this girl's a player.
Yes,
She is. That's all you can really say about Kaylee Harp.
You know, I was thinking how big a strikeout would be, but a double play was even better.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, when you hit it back to the pitcher,
yep.
And if you've got a little bit of patience, you don't hurry up like they did then. They did that perfectly. Addison didn't get in a big hurry, made a good throw to first. But this is the one that scares me right here.
Oh, man. She just looks like an athlete.
Yeah, you know, walking her is really not a bad thing.
No.
So you got the bases loaded now. You got to force at any base, down 4-0. And if we can get out of this one with no runs scored, it'll be a great job defensively for the Lady Bears. Jaden Tuck plays first base. Senior at the plate. A little pressure on her as she'll take a swing and a miss. 0-1. It's one thing to be at the plate with nobody down and the bases loaded, but when you have the bases loaded and 2 down, changes things up a little bit. Outside, 1-1. Jaden will look to her third base coach to get her direction. Mallory eyes the situation. Good pitch, fouled it off. 1-2. Strike away from getting out of here.
Wouldn't that be, like you said, that'd be great to get
huge.
out of this inning with bases loaded, nobody out.
Yeah.
Man.
Now she threw that changeup again. And you can see Jaden was like, yeah, I've seen this one.
That's pretty good.
2-2. And that count is full. Boy, I know Addison was looking for a call there.
I guess that's a little bit
Come
low.
on, look like, yeah. From where we are, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
There it is, a swing and a miss. And Mallory Craig will get out of the inning. Down 4-0, but this could have been really, really bad for the Lady Bears. But doing something like this will charge up you offensively. So let's see those bats click when we come back. More Lady Bear basketball. Lady Bear softball right after this.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
It's the bottom of the second. Lady Bears down 4-0. Got out of the top of the second with no blood drawn, which could have been extremely bad with bases loaded, no outs. Anna Hale, our second baseman, is at the plate trying to get this inning started right. There's a shot down the left field line that'll go foul. As I mentioned earlier, the Lady Bears have a lot of pull hitters.
Now, if that third baseman would have made that play, I'd have called her Brooks the rest of the night.
As in Robinson.
Yes, sir.
0-1. Janessa McNally is the pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs. Called strike there, 0-2. Anna Hale will back off. Think about it. try to get a hit here. Mallory Craig, the pitcher's on deck. And with an 0-2, another pull down the left field line.
She's hit really 2 sharp balls up here and just barely went foul, both of them. Straighten that out a little bit.
You got to have, there's something about these infielders that, especially when they're playing in like they do, knowing how fast this ball can come back at you. And Harp, who has showed no fear at all.
No, she doesn't.
Hale with a 1-2. That could be a hit, and it is. And that's the kind of hits that's Springdale, that's what they got in the top of the first. So we owe them a few. As Anna Hale will be on first. Mallory Craig, our pitcher, now at the plate.
She needs to help herself out a little bit here.
There is a fly ball into left field. That'll be Madison Lindstrom who makes the play, and it'll hold Hale at first. Eden Davis at the plate. Eden just a sophomore. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, you said you wasn't lying when you said this was a young team. They had a lot of sophomores,
yeah,
a lot of underclassmen starting.
A hit to second. Hale will go to second. As Eden Davis makes the second out. Aaliyah Hamilton now, left fielder. Another freshman for the Lady Bears.
Wow.
Aaliyah with 2 down. Anna Hale at second. Need to get a hit here. Swing and a miss. Aaliyah with a 1-1. Ball's a little bit high, and you got to, you're talking about a freshman playing in a varsity game, and if I was a freshman in a varsity game, I swing at everything.
Everything.
That'll be hit to the shortstop, and she will make the play. That is Tori Hendricks, who will end the inning. So Lady Bears down 4-0. We'll come back for the top of the third after this.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Well, Anna Hale got us started, but we just could not get her past second base. We are down 4-0.
In the top 30, batting for Springdale. Number 6, Madison Lindstrom.
Left fielder Madison Lindstrom at the plate. Mallory Craig in the circle. There's a shot to second. That's Anna. She picks it up. It's going to be a little bit late as Lindstrom will outrun the throw.
Would you call that a base hit or an error? What would you give him on that?
Well, since I'm a Lady Bear fan, I'm going to give him a base hit.
Okay, that's what I did.
Yeah. Greg says error.
Yeah.
And it really was. It was.
Was it an error?
Yeah.
I'm going to give her a single anyway.
Hadley James, the catcher, at the plate with a runner on. Erica Johnson makes the play at first base, and Lindstrom will have to stay where she is. Now 1 down. Della Torres comes up.
You know, I hope the people out there tonight that listen aren't missing Coach Frazier too much, because his knowledge of this baseball and softball is way, way, way above mine.
Well,
so,
he shows his. You don't show out.
Well, he's got the knowledge to show out.
There's a bump back to Mallory. She'll throw her out at first, but Lindstrom will go to second. Yeah, Coach Frazier does a great job. And the thing about it, I mean, he knows all these kids. He's coached a lot of them, and knows their tendencies, knows, their weaknesses, their strengths, and he just loves the game. And you're right. Thank you for saying that.
Well,
he's a joy joy to have.
I listen to you guys, and I really enjoy the way that y'all can talk about the game and his knowledge of the game, and your knowledge of what you do compared with, compliments him, and y'all compliment each other. So I hope the people out there listening aren't too disappointed that he's not here.
Well, I'm sure they're not, and we, I talk about this almost every broadcast of how cool it is for the Grizzly Sports Network to have the people that volunteer their time. Which you do football, but then you also will do, basketball. You'll do softball. And then having Coach Fallure come in and do some stuff in football. Now, he helps out in basketball also. David Little. It is really unbelievable. Like you said, Chad Frazier.
Hey, it's like, when you and Chad and Coach Little are all together, whether it be doing softball or whether it doing baseball, I just don't see how you can get any better as far as high school broadcasting goes when you three guys are working together, and it's just one goes to there and here goes there. And I mean, y'all don't miss a beat. It's no hesitation. There's no, who's going to talk next. You guys just really flow together well, and I really enjoy listening to y'all.
Well, how long do we go back? 7 years now? 8 years doing it?
What was that? How long, man?
Well, when we started, it was just radio. It was just barbaric radio only.
Well, you had your cell phone out there, and that's how. And I wish everybody could see what's in here now.
Yeah.
And compared,
it's a difference.
And they think I'm kidding when I say, look, we started, he just had his cell phone out there, and it was only radio. And how far that you've come and brought this in 8 years is amazing.
Well, the fact that we haven't had any FCC regulation issues, I remember some of the guys that we played ball with, when they found out we were going to be live on the air.
Yeah.
They wanted to know if there was any kind of a a delay in the broadcast, because if there's not, there's going to be big trouble.
Oh.
And I remember you fighting with Clemens saying, no, we don't need a delay.
We don't need a delay.
And he said, yes, you do.
Well, if he'd have came across with the clavicle hold, I believe I would have said, okay, we need a delay.
We'll go along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It has been.
Can't believe it's gone that fast. Izzy Peters with a 1 and 2. There's a shot to third. That's Vickers, and her arm will throw the runner out at first. And it is still 4-0. We will take another break and come back with the top of the third.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
My mistake, bottom of the third. Lady Bears still down 4-0.
Got to have some base runners this inning.
Yeah, they did such a great job in the top of the second when it was stacked up against us, and we got a double play and then a strikeout. But you're right, we need some base runners. Hey, you know who I saw yesterday that I haven't seen? It's been a little bit.
It's not Mike Webb, I know, because you see him.
I see Webb a lot, yeah. Had to take Laurie to the airport yesterday at 5 yesterday morning.
So she finally wised up, huh?
She finally said, I'm getting that one-way ticket out of here.
I'm just teasing about that.
No, Trey Norwood.
I'll be dog. Well, good deal.
Saw Trey at the airport yesterday morning. Well, he's looking good.
That's what the good life will do for you, man.
Oh.
When you're living right and you're working hard, and that's what happens. Is he still with the Steelers?
Yeah.
Good deal.
This is sophomore Marissa Gibson, and I'm going to tell you something about this girl right here.
Okay.
She is a multi-talented athlete. Just a sophomore. Well, she takes a swing. Shortstop will throw her out, but Marissa plays got a lot of playing time this year for the Lady Bears basketball team, and she is a player. Playing right field for the Lady Bears softball. Showed some speed there, but just couldn't quite run it out.
Well, I tell you what, the left side of that Springdale Lady Bulldog infield is pretty solid. And I hope this left-handed batter here can see how solid their right side of their infield is.
Well, this is freshman Amariah Green, center fielder. Outside.
Well, between shortstop and second base, it's wide open. She can.
It's exciting to watch these programs. The Lady Bears softball, Lady Bears basketball, and all the young players that they have, and how much they produce right now, and knowing how much better they're going to get as the years go on. It's a little late on that one. It's fouled off over the left field dugout. A few more people in the crowd here. And we welcome in all of our viewers. Hopefully you're tuned in now, but if you are and you have some friends that aren't watching, call them, tell them. Lady Bears are live. Down 4, but not out. One down here in the bottom of the third inning. As Marissa Gibson hit a shot to the shortstop, couldn't outrun it. But if Marissa gets one, you can kiss it goodbye.
Yep. Boy, it'd be great if she could get a walk here, get a free pass.
3-1, and then you'll have some speed at first. Amariah, who ran one down in the top of the first, playing center field. And she'll go to first. One down, one on. Bailey Brinkley, senior shortstop. Her mother, Amy, who was the teacher of the year last year.
She at Northside,
yep.
Teacher of the year. Congratulations to her. That's awesome.
Yep. She is retired. Now she is doing a lot of things that she wants to do. One's watching her girl play, and she is a player. There's to Harp. Harp throws it to second. Mishandled it. Green will go to third. And she'll turn the corner, and Lady Bears are on the board. Good job by Coach Walden. Playing third base coach there, sends her. So the Lady Bears just down 4-1 now. Jeff, you said it. Let's get a base runner. You'd like to see Amariah get a walk, and she did. A rare mistake from Kaylee Harp. Jayla Vickers. There's a hit into the center. Right to her. Well hit.
Yeah.
Jayla Vickers got some bat on that ball. That was Lauren Christie in center field. Well judged. When I say well judged, she didn't really have to move very much. 2 down now. Brinkley still at first. Addison Foster, our catcher. Wind still blowing left field. Kind of a cross, but she is a pull hitter. I say that, watch her jack one out in right field.
That'd be good too.
Good eye from Addison. 1-0. Need that 2-out rally here.
Yes.
There's a shot in. Oh, what a good job. Well, mishandled. That was Ileana Sauls that mishandled it, and that'll send a runner to third. And Addison will go to second. So Bailey Brinkley at third, Addison Foster at second, and they will send in a pinch runner.
Yeah, that's the second throwing error on the Lady Bulldogs this inning.
I think that's Elise Gray that's going to run. Sorry, Jeff.
No, that's all right. That's that's what just eats coaches up. These give them extra outs and you give them extra bases that lead to runs that you give them. And of course, I'm glad they're doing that. But I bet that's pretty uncommon for these girls.
Anna Hale with a shot down the left field line. That's going to score 2. Nice hit from Anna Hale. So the Lady Bears with that 2-out rally. Score 2 there makes the score now 4-3. So Coach Walden will have a word with Anna. She'll be at second base, and Mallory Craig will come up.
Now, with all the softball games that you've broadcasted, when a pitcher in baseball gets in trouble like this, they may take him out. Do they do the same thing in softball, or they usually leave him in?
Well, if you have the depth.
Yeah.
And the thing, it is different. You don't have as many pitchers in softball as you do in baseball. Is our athletic director, Michael Beaumont, the dapper Michael Beaumont has just walked into the press box. Mallory Craig, our pitchers at the plate. 2 down. There's a shot into center, and that will be run down by Lauren Christie. Center, and that will be run down by Lauren Christie, who makes her second play here in the bottom of the third. But the Lady Bears, 2 runs, now make it a close game, 4-3, as we will take a break and come back from the top of the 4th right after this.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today. The Lady Bears back in this thing is Lauren Christie at the plate. The Springdale Lady Bulldogs, and that hit the butt of her bat.
She didn't even
make
try
it 0-1.
I'm sorry, she didn't even try to move.
I want to welcome in our AD.
Wow, what a day.
The dapper Michael Beaumont. I think things were not going too well till he gets on the premises, and the Lady Bears have a 2-out rally, make it 4-3. Well, that was a hard hit ball. Just got past
It's
Erica
fast.
Johnson.
She looks pretty fast, Buzz. She may have beat that out even if she'd have made that play.
Yeah, she is fast.
Wow.
Buzz, I'm trying to keep an eye on this. Well, we've got some storms that are on the way.
So, Coach, with all this equipment that we have exposed, if you could give us fair warning.
Well, the equipment is what concerns me. Dylan and everybody else, they don't.
Dylan's in here where it's safe.
Yeah. May put him out on the truck. At least he's got his other half right up here, so we need to save her, but everybody else.
Yeah, it's good to have. Oh. Runner advanced to second.
Got to know who you have on base right there. That's be hard to throw her out like that.
And Buzz, so you guys know and our fans know that if we do get a lightning strike within 10 miles, we'll take a 30-minute break.
Well, hit ball in the gap. And they will hold Christie at third. Hendricks will go to second. Well hit ball. That's the first really hard hit ball tonight. No outs. Runners at second and third. Coach, I don't know if you were here and you saw the top of the second. They had the bases loaded and no outs.
Right.
And had scored 4 in the top of the first. And we ended up getting a double play and then a strikeout.
And as close as these bases are, Buzz,
Coach,
to turn a double play,
it was amazing.
That's beautiful.
It was amazing.
Oh, yes, she did.
So how things been going?
Going really good. We're in the tail end of the school year. It's hard to believe that we are finishing up with our spring sports. Spring football will be starting. Graduation will be here before you know it, and then it's time to start planning for the Northside-Southside football game.
And we have Jeff Ferris here.
Wow.
Got him off a River Road, and there's another well-hit ball. It's a little mishandled in center field, so that'll score 2.
Here's a play at second. Nice.
And they'll get her at second. That'll be the first out. Well, these kids are not afraid to turn.
I think that in high school baseball and high school softball, you make somebody make a play.
Mm-hmm. Kaylee Harp, third baseman for the Lady Bulldogs, and she's got a bat on her and another hit and back into center field, so she'll get a single out of it. Jaden Tuck, first baseman. at the plate with 1 down and 1 on. Lady Bulldogs up 6-3. Jeff had asked the question earlier about the as far as pitchers in softball, do you see as many changes as you do in baseball? And I said, you really don't, because there's just not the depth of pitchers that you see in baseball. And you talk about the Grizzlies or even the Mavericks have so many kids that they may play third, they may pitch, they may be center fielder, they may pitch. Rarely do you see a designated pitcher.
No. You know, and I think that's the thing that's different about this game as compared to baseball, is that somehow or another, even though it looks like it's taxing on your arm, in softball, that apparently that rotation is not something that just wears your arm out. We don't hurt kids by pitching them, several innings in a row and day after day, but in baseball, it's a different story.
So is there a rule in softball that there's only so many innings you can pitch in a week, or like there is in baseball?
I don't think so. Is that going to get out of here?
Whoa. Now, I want you to know that when you were here,
I saw that.
We did the Northside Southside game. I caught one.
I mean, Jeff, it was like a cat.
Bare hand, just like that.
It was.
Did it hit anything before it got to you?
No. It did, it hit the concrete and it bounced up. Yeah.
All right.
I got concerned. Jeff, you remember that you remember that old Monday night football highlight where the guy jumped out of the stands to catch the extra points? He was diving out of the press box, and I was like,
oh, no.
Coach,
I remember that.
You were too young. You weren't around when all this happened. When Jeff and I were playing at Tech, there was a guy there named Robin that used to catch the extra points and the field goals. And I was a kicker when I got to Tech, and nobody warned me. But our very first home game, I kicked an extra point. When I looked up, I see this guy flying behind the uprights that had a cape on. And he made the most fantastic catch, but he would judge it that way. He wouldn't just stand back there and let it come to him. He would wait till he had to make a running, diving catch. And every kick that I kicked, I never saw him miss one, but I made it hard for him because I wasn't kicking it through the middle. I may kick it way right or way left, and he really had to make some adjustments based on where mine might go.
You know, Jeff, he was probably thinking, I'm gonna shank this one right here.
On purpose.
I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch him make this play right here.
You know, I think that guy is still doing that.
You know what?
I think he is.
I did a game in Russellville, and I was in the Russellville press box football. And I saw him walking down, in the first row.
Yeah.
And I said, that is Robin.
Yep.
And so I took my headset off, and this was about 45 minutes before the game started, and went down there, and I said, Robin. And he turned around. He goes, yes, sir, Mr. Sawyer.
Oh, wow.
That is the truth.
I'll be
that is the truth.
That's unbelievable. But I still think he's got to be 70-something years old.
Play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
That was a hard hit shot to Bailey. Bailey made a good play on it.
But they have hit the ball hard this inning.
Yep.
Springdale has.
Good job by Bailey Brinkley. 2 down now. Bailey, you don't see that very often. Bailey's got some notes that probably she has studied these players.
That's right.
And she just pulled out some notes out of her back pocket to look. And I don't know if she is looking at the tendencies in each player, but she may be. But this is Hadley James. Hadley's the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs. But Bailey, who is obviously not just a gifted and talented athlete, but she's pretty smart too.
I'll tell you something else I've noticed about these Northside Lady Bears. They are not afraid to get their uniforms dirty playing defense.
Yeah.
They will dive after anything. All of them.
And the runner goes. She'll throw it to third. But the runner at second is safe, so 2 down, runners at second and third. Hadley with a 1-2 count. The Lady Bears would really be happy to get out of this one with just a couple runs scored.
And here come the raindrops.
All right, here it is.
Here it is. Well, I lied to you, Buzz.
All right. Well, we're going to have to get
we're
covered
gonna
up
get some
here.
equipment in.
Yeah, so I think Brandon,
He's already
he hadn't been told. I told him whatever he does, don't move. But Dylan has the headset that's telling him.
I think he went after him. So Dylan's getting the equipment down from downstairs.
So he'll cover up the wireless stuff as he and Hannah will scramble around. And Brandon, who is can't hear the order from me.
And I fear, Buzz, I've been watching it. I don't think this is going to stop for a little bit.
Well, Coach, if that is the case, are you feeding me?
I will feed you. I will feed you. I know how
how needy I am.
I've learned that as I travel from site to site to site,
Concession's a pretty favorite place of mine.
The north side and south side of town have the unbelievable menu on hot dogs. They're the best hot dogs I've ever had on either side of town.
They really are.
Wow.
Yeah, here it comes now.
That's some big drops, too.
I don't know that I've seen Dylan move that fast.
No, I thought
That's
maybe
a hustle.
I thought maybe the pizza was free in the concession stand. I didn't know where he was going. He was on a full sprint right there. Hey, there, a little break.
So as long as there's no lightning, do we continue on even though we have a dirt infield?
Yeah, they'll keep playing until the umpires deem that it becomes unsafe for the kids. The great thing about this field, Coach Little really worked with Jack London, who's part of our staff. That was a nice pitch.
Yeah.
Great pitch.
And lots of diamond dust. We have lots of things in that dirt that it can hold a lot of water.
Grass doesn't look very though.
How about that? Didn't Jack do a good job this year? That rye is coming up nice.
Beautiful.
Green. Beautiful green.
Raquel De La Torre. Boy, that's a name right there. Raquel De La Torre. I like that.
I like the name Raquel. Brings up visions of, 10,000, 1 million years BC.
You know what I said earlier about the FCC?
Yeah.
All right. You get.
I'm on the verge.
Shot into center. It's a dive from Amara.
On it.
From Amarai Green, and she definitely took a chance. Thought she had a play on it. It was a great try.
That was a great effort. You can't falter for that. That was, and like I said earlier, they don't mind diving after balls.
Yeah.
No, and Amarai's got the speed, and she definitely tried to save it there with 2 down. Peters at the plate. Runner at second. So 2 down. Jeff, like you said earlier, they will not hesitate to go down. Gets past Mallory. It's mishandled there at second. That'll score
You guys
De La Torre.
You guys know this as well as I do, plus all of our listeners out there. It don't matter what sport it is, speed kills, man. These girls can fly, and it makes you hurry to throw the ball when you normally wouldn't. And wow.
And that ball kind of came funny off her back, kind of spun in the dirt for a little bit, and it just made a play.
Yep.
Mallory almost made it.
Yeah,
she almost did. Good try. Swing and a miss. That's Lauren Christie. Almost had the play there. At second. So Christie, if she gets a good hit here, probably will score another run. There is 2 down. So we apologize for having to move our equipment out, but we have no protection for it. So everything that you see now will be from the camera that's in the press box.
So in softball, do they call that sweet chin music as well, like they do in baseball?
I think they're going to, no matter which sport it is. Another shot right up the middle. That's Green. Throw to third, back to second. Some good arms there.
Yeah, it
didn't
was.
result in an out, but it definitely change the mind of someone trying to score. Tori Hendricks. Good job at shortstop tonight, Lady Bulldogs. 1-0 to Hendricks.
Dylan, we timed you on your way down to move that equipment right there. It was.
He thought you were going to the concession, not to the.
It was a 40 time. It was unbelievable. You were down the stairs and out in front, covered it up before.
Dylan doesn't want to have to replace that equipment.
Wow.
That's for sure.
Full speed right there. Coach Curry saw that on the broadcast. He's wanted to know if you had any eligibility left. He's going to see if maybe he can squeeze you in somewhere.
Well, we're in big need of linebackers.
Well, there we go.
The bases are loaded, so they've had their own 2-out rally.
They have brought a lot of batters to the plate this
have.
inning. Wow. Have they batted around, or can you tell if they batted around or not?
It's Ileana Sauls plays second. No, I don't think.
I don't think they have.
Yeah, I don't think they have yet.
This is a slow ball here. Wow, what a gun.
Great arm. Great arm
Well,
from Bailey Brinkley, because that saved a couple more right there, but that went down in the dirt. She made 2 good plays.
Yes.
In the top of the 4th inning, 10-3 is the score. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th after this.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh him and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Bottom of the 4th, Lady Bears down 10-3.
Number 19.
Eden Davis at the plate.
Need some runs here.
Yeah.
Eden just a sophomore. Jeff and I were talking earlier about how young these teams are, and you see freshmen and sophomore not just play, but they contribute. You watched Amariah Green playing center field, just a freshman. A lot of speed.
You know, it's the thing with Coach Walden. Coach Walden's going to put the best group out there. Doesn't care what grade they're in, and she's going to develop a program. And so she's doing that. We're very lucky that, you know, those were big shoes to fill from Coach Little when he left us. And then I had to make him come back. And then.
Yeah, he didn't know whether he was coming or going.
No, he didn't for a little bit. But you know, anything with Coach Little, if it has something to do with kids, he's going to figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. We may have our center field camera back.
Nice.
What a shot. That's a
there we go.
Yeah. That was hit to Tori Hendricks, who has done great tonight. Shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. Just a sharp hit ball from Eden Davis. Hard to handle.
Nobody
what
there.
A
nice.
Great job. Davis got caught. Like she was thinking about going to third and got hung up.
I tell you what, I think you can play around on the bases with anybody but that third baseman.
Yeah. Yeah, she's only really had one bad decision tonight. Other than that, She's done a great job.
She's a heady player.
So Marissa Gibson, you just watch the way Marissa sets up. This is an athlete, Coach. You know, you've seen her play
exactly
Lady Bear basketball. Look how man, she takes a rip at it.
That's aggressive.
Golly. Like I always say, one of the best things about her, she's a sophomore.
Oh. And like you said, she's going to get her money's worth at the plate now.
Yeah. 0-1 to Marissa. Marissa plays right field. There's another shot. Good job by Hendricks to stay in front of that. Make the play at second. Marissa will be at first.
Bang, bang call right there at second. That's a tough play.
Coach Matt Witz at first base. That's only Marissa's second at bat tonight. You can see that we just hadn't been getting a lot of base runners. Pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs, Janessa McNally, has really done a good job. She's been impressive in the circle. So what's the forecast now? Have you, anything on the radar?
I don't want to say anything because I want to see Dylan sprint back downstairs again. That was amazing.
Tell him it's coming.
I mean, I saw the movie Flash last week, and I thought, you know what? that could be Dylan. That's unbelievable. Uh-oh. All right, let's see here what it's looking like now.
And Mariah Green at the plate. 1-1 to Green. Another pull down the left field line foul. 1-2. Boy, she's got some bat speed.
Tell you what, if she gets that ball up just a little, that's gone. She's hit the ball hard the last two pitches.
Green with 1-2 and 2 outs. Marissa Gibson at first. Just a lazy shot into center. Lauren Christie will squeeze it. That'll be the end.
Gentlemen, I'm going to go downstairs. I need to talk to the umpires here. It's going to get here, I'm afraid.
Well, we're going to be in the top of the 6th.
Okay.
Coach, thanks for stopping in.
No,
we
appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you all.
That was our AD, Michael Beaumont. Appreciate him checking in with us. And hopefully he can hold this weather off for a little bit longer. It's 10-3. We'll take a quick break. Come back to the top of the 6th after this. Stay with us. I checked that. It is the top of the 5th inning. The Lady Bears down 10-3.
Good to visit with Coach Beaumont again. I haven't seen him since back in basketball season. Hadn't had a chance to talk to him since I think it was the Tournament of Champions.
That's Kaylee Harp. Hits it in the gap between third and short. And Coach Spencer will hold her at first. Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah. I tell you what, those both teams are hitting the ball hard, but it just seems like all of Springdale's have the C&I ball. They're just getting right out of reach of Northside. It seems like Northside's hitters are hitting them right at Springdale's infield.
Harp at first, Jaden Tuck at the plate. And these Lady Bulldogs come in at 4-8, just 1-4 in the conference.
Wow. Well, they're not playing like that today.
No, they seem like a better team than that. And we're always excited about our Lady Bear softball, especially
Always.
a young group like this.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing them grow. One and two. Two and two. Jeff, you've never been to Sabor Azteca. It's where we're headed. As soon as the game's over and we get wrapped up, there's a hard hit by Tuck into left field.
That's another one of those seeing singles.
Right in the gap.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Hamilton.
No, sir, I've
left field.
Never been there, but I'm looking forward to it, especially when the check comes and you're buying. That's but if it comes and I have to, if Lori didn't leave you enough money, I'll buy.
Well, she didn't.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
I have enough to get us by. Brinkley looking for the double play. Couldn't get it, but throws Tuck out at second. We'll go to third. One down. Hadley James at the plate. Sabor Azteca is one of the best Mexican restaurants in town. It's new. It's owned by Benito and Jesse Robles.
Yeah, you told me about it, and I'm really looking forward to it. And if it's the best in town, that's pretty dang good.
To me, it's as good as I've had.
Yeah, well. Because there's some good Mexican food restaurants in Fort Smith, for sure. Got her.
I said she was safe. Safe at second, safe at home, now safe at third.
Did she drop the ball at second? Is that why they called her safe? Or could you tell?
I think she got underneath it.
Did she? Okay.
Some good base running.
Yes, sir.
Of the Lady Bulldogs. 11-3 now is our score. One out, top of the fifth. Sophomore Hadley James, the catcher, with a runner at third. That fly ball is an out. So the Lady Bears with two down now. The runner at third. That was Anna Hale at second base who made the play. Now Raquel Della Torre.
Raquel.
Raquel will hit it to right field. That's Marissa Gibson, who'll squeeze it and end the inning. So the Lady Bears will go to the bottom of the fifth, down 8. 11-3, big time rally.
Yeah, they
need here. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with the Lady Bears in the bottom of the fifth right after this.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-894-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Lady Bears down 8, gave up 1 in the top of the 5th, but as many well-hit balls and the base running that the Lady Bulldogs showed, I'm glad we just gave up 1.
Yeah.
Now Anna Hale to plate. There's a good shot into center field, and it will be just a long out as Lauren Christie makes the play.
Well, from what I've seen of these Lady Bears, there's no give up or no quit.
No, sir.
In anybody from top to bottom in that lineup. They're going to keep scratching and clawing until the last out. I'll guarantee you that from what I've seen. I've been impressed with their effort at the plate and in the field so far tonight.
Third baseman Jayla Vickers. There's a hit into left field. That was Madison Lindstrom. Didn't let it get by her, but well hit. Jayla Vickers. Our catcher, Addison Foster, like I said earlier, she just gets a little bit of bat on it. She can make it fly. In the gap to left field. So runners at first and second. Well hit by Addison.
Yes. And that's what they've been needing all day, and they've been hitting the ball like that all day, but it seems like they've always hit it right at somebody.
Anna Hale. Artelise Gray will run at first for Foster. Vickers at second. 1 down for the Lady Bears. That's a, whoa, that was well hit. Right over third base. Ump called it a foul. Golly, I'd like
that was close.
Contest that.
Man.
Anna Hale 0-1. So Vickers will go to third. Gray goes to second.
Here we go.
On a bad pitch from Janessa McNelly. 1 down, runners at second and third. Another hit. That's the third one into left field. That's going to score Vickers. And it'll send Gray to third. So that C&I has now attached itself to the Lady Bears as Mallory Craig at the plate. Just 1 down. Runners at the corners. Inside, 1-0. 2-0. Had a little rainstorm earlier. Didn't stop the game, but it had us had to pull a few cameras from the broadcast. Craig. Will that one drop? That will be squeezed by the center fielder, and it'll freeze the runners. It was Lauren Christie that made the play. I guess that a lot of respect for her arm.
I guess so, because that was pretty deep, wasn't it?
It was well hit by Mallory.
That was.
You were just kind of hoping a little bit that the left fielder and center field will have not have the communication that they needed, but they did do a good job. Christie made the play. So 2 down now for the Lady Bears. And a shot to Kaylee Harp, and Harp throws her out. So that's going to end the 5th inning. The Lady Bears make it 11-4. Stay with us. We'll be back at the top of the 6th after this.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do, so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
Now, welcome back. Izzy Peters just had a hit into left field. That will bring up Lauren Christie. This is their leadoff batter.
And she can fly.
Hit right to Hale, to Johnson.
Good play.
1 down.
You know, had you told me now after watching both these teams for 5 innings and that Springdale had a 1-4 conference record, I said there's no way.
So Izzy Peters now at second. Shortstop Hendricks at the plate. That'll be a base hit into left field. So the runner will advance to third. Hendricks will be at first.
Both these teams still making good contact with the ball even in these late innings.
Eliana Sauls now at the plate. 1 down and runners at the corner. Kaylee Harp is on deck. Sauls with a bunt. So they'll throw Sauls out at first.
That's a good play.
So yeah, you have runners at second and third now with Kaylee Harp at the plate. Is they're going to have a play delay here?
Lightning delay.
So there is a lightning delay. Top of the 6th inning. So they'll have to clear the stadium here.
So did Coach Beaumont, did he say that if there's a delay of lightning, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, and didn't he say it had to be within 10 miles?
I think so. That's what he said. And I think he said 30 minutes after they say lightning delay, they won't resume till that 30 minutes is up, I guess.
Yeah. The Lady Bears down 11-4. We are in the top of the 6th, 2 down.
Did we have lightning delays? I don't remember ever having a lightning delay. I remember being at an Arkansas Texas A&M game in Little Rock, and there was a tornado coming over the stadium. They said, "Well, I guess we better get under the." But said over the PA system, we better get under the aluminum bleachers. There's a tornado, and there was. I saw the rotating cloud come right over War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. I shouldn't have said Little Rock. Everybody knows where War Memorial Stadium is.
Well, I didn't.
No, you used to play semi-pro ball at
I played
War Memorial.
I never got to play there, though. I played high school ball.
Yeah.
Got to play Little Rock Catholic there.
Yeah.
Then we got to play UAPB at Tech at War Memorial. And but no, when I played that one game, it was at the stadium in Shreveport where they played the.
Is that where you played your home games?
Independence Bowl.
Oh, okay.
No, they had the home games, I think, at War Memorial.
Oh, the Independence Bowl. That's a good stadium. That's a nice stadium.
Yeah, played the Shreveport Steamrollers. And they picked me up about halfway through the year, and I knew 2 people on the team. That was John Clemens and Al Womack.
And Senator.
Steve.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, U.S. Representative.
Steve, yes.
Steve Womack, yes.
And I had no idea how good we were, how bad we were. And so I was asking questions on the way to Shreveport. They said, come to Little Rock. Now, they called me on a Wednesday, said, you're going to play on Sunday, but we need you to come to Little Rock, get your uniform and all that. And if you could, between now and then, if you don't mind going out and maybe kicking a few extra points or field goals, it'd be nice since you haven't touched a football in about 2 years. And I said, yeah, I'll be happy to do that.
Oh, my goodness.
So on the way to Shreveport, I asked the guy sitting next to me, I said, so how good are we? He said, well, we played Louisville last week. We got beat 44-0. I said, whoa, Louisville must be really good. And he said, well, Shreveport, who were playing tonight, beat Louisville the week before 77-3. And I said, you think that they'll can we keep them under 100? And he said, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Well, now how did they hear about you? Did Clemens or Womack?
I think it was Clemens.
Clemens told them.
Said their kicker, I think he got hurt or quit. He lived in Florida, and he went back to Florida. But I remember before the game, in pregame, trying to figure out, who I have as a holder or who I have as a long snapper, and found out when I got there I'm going to punt too.
Oh boy!
And so they kicked off to us, and we proceeded to move it from the 20 back to the 1. So we lost 19 yards, and so the
4th and 29
they
from
called,
the 1 yard.
They called for the punting team. So I go out in the huddle and I said, all right, deep punt on center snap. And this guy that was the center, he says, man, I've never snapped before.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, you got to be kidding me. And he said, no. And he said, whoever it was, he got hurt. I said, brother, just don't bounce it back here. Please don't bounce it back here. And I said, if you could just do that for me, because I got my heels on the out-of-bounds line, and I'm looking up at the upright, and I'm like, golly, you got to be kidding me. This is going to be horrible. And I got a wind blowing in my face.
Oh, no.
And so I said, if I could just advance it. And, Jeff, I hit a tabletop spiral. I hit it as good as I could possibly hit it. It went about 35 yards and no return. And I got to the sideline, and Jaime Melendez, who was from OU,
I remember him.
I sat next to him. He said, that's kind of a pooch kick, wasn't it? And I said, yeah, brother, it came off the side of my foot. I said, I won't let that happen again.
I've heard those stories before, but I've never thanked you for not calling me and asking me to be your snapper.
If I'd have had more notice, I would have.
Oh, man, I'm glad you did.
If I'd have got to play another game, I probably would have.
Now, that was that in the early 80s or?
No, that was in the 70s. late 70s.
That was still, well, I was still playing in 79.
You were. You couldn't have come.
No.
Well, you could have, but you'd have lost your eligibility.
Now, Leon might have been glad about that.
You'd have lost your amateur. We got paid.
Oh, well.
You got part of the gate.
Leon probably would have wanted you to call me and say,
yeah.
get him in Little Rock.
Hey, let's take a break and come back. We got some Lady Bears in the press box with us, whether they're sitting out this rain delay or lightning today. Dylan, we'll take a break and come back after about, let's get 3 or 4 commercials in. We'll be right back.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which way's more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
All right, welcome back to Grizzly Field. Lady Bears down 11-4. We are in the top of the 6th, but we're in a lightning delay. So I've got some girls in the press box with us and 2 really, really good players here, Mallory Craig, Bailey Brinkley. Bailey's a shortstop. Mallory's our pitcher. Girls, it's fun to watch y'all, I'll have to say.
Thank you.
So what made y'all decide to make a career out of softball? I know you've been doing this since you were young.
Yeah, I started playing when I was like 6, and then I fell in love with it. And then my team needed a pitcher, so I fell in love with pitching after that. I've been doing it ever since.
So pitching to me is such an art. You know, there's so many different situations that you have to throw a certain pitch, but you have this changeup that is it freezes people. And I watched you during the Southside game, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
18 retired batters against Southside. That was amazing. And to watch you do what you did, and your velocity has gotten so much better from last year, but that changeup, man, we're up here in the press box, and my knees will just kind of go weak thinking, how do you do that?
Well, it's definitely one of my better pitches.
Mm-hmm.
I try to throw it a lot to keep everybody off balance. So it's come a long way since last year and since the years before high school. So.
Well, you notice now you're a pitcher. Your uniform's pretty clean right now. Now your teammate here, Bailey, you look at this. Let's get a shot of Bailey's. Well, I've got Dylan standing right in the way. Okay, look at her uniform. This is a shortstop right here. All right, she goes down and gets after it. Now, you'd made the statement before we came on the air that Danessa used to come up and give us a lot of interviews. Now you're taking up where she left off.
I know, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Her shoes are really hard to fill.
Yeah, she was a good player, but you're a good player too. It's been fun to watch you do what you do. Now, you played third last year, and going from third to shortstop, how much difference does that make?
It's a big difference because at third you really have like a tiny amount to cover because shortstop's going to back you up.
Yeah.
Anything that you miss. Shortstop, you have to be the backup.
Right.
You know, you have outfield obviously, but like it's really hard because you have so much ground to cover and you don't know where they're going to hit the ball.
Right.
So you're like, I don't know, it's really difficult. So it's been it's been a change.
Yeah.
But I like it. I enjoy it.
Well, you're sure fun to watch, and you guys, it's like Jeff, my co-broadcaster. He's made the statement a couple times. You guys don't ever give up. Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're down, then you get right back in it. Keep your head in it. You know, y'all just keep swinging the bats. And back at the top of the 2nd, when we were down 4-0, the bases loaded, no outs. What a great job defensively.
Yeah, my defense always has my back. They bust their butts out there, and I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, and you got some young players that are playing. And having a senior here as a leader, I mean, not only does she have to be good on the field, she's got to be good off the field too as a senior leader. And that just, once you get to that point, then you have to be a leader, whether they're in the classroom, in the community, on the field, and you're doing such a great job. But you got some freshmen. You got a center fielder out there that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, she is really good.
She's a superstar. She's so good.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of speed too, doesn't she?
Yeah, and like the ball just falls into her glove.
It does. Yeah. She's really good at tracking it. It's like when it goes in the air, she knows before it even hits the bat where it's going.
Right.
She's already there.
So how's school going?
Fun, I guess.
I mean, it's my junior year. It's the hardest year, so I'm taking a lot of APs, but it's going good so far.
I mean, it's my senior year,
and
I'm taking 3 APs.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really?
I am.
Wow.
It's difficult.
She's killing it, though.
Yeah. Now, your mom was the teacher of the year last year, so that puts a little extra pressure on you maybe to not just do good out here on the field, but do it in the classroom too.
Yeah, they've always pushed me to try my hardest in school, and they've always said put school first before any sport that you played.
Right.
And I've just been kind of doing that.
Yeah.
I think school is the most important, my biggest priority, especially in high school. Going off to college and everything, and I'm super excited about that.
You know where you're going?
Arkansas Tech.
Arkansas Tech.
Yeah.
Well, that's where Jeff and I both went.
Really?
Yeah, we loved it.
That's where our parents went.
Yeah.
And met,
Yeah, we just had a blast there, and you'll love it too. 968-1410 is a phone number that you'll need to remember. okay? That's the Whataburger phone number, and you don't want to go stand in line. Call them, and they'll have it ready for you when you get there.
Okay.
All right, so that's my tip to you.
968
1410. Yeah,
okay.
that's what you need to know.
I'll remember that.
Well,
make a jingle.
You can do that. Is that how you remember?
That's how I remember the 782-8940.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that? Blaylock?
Blaylock,
yeah.
yeah.
Now, I've been singing that since I was young.
Every time I'm at a football game, it comes on and I'm like,
right. I love it.
I love it so
well,
much.
Girls, we're so thankful that y'all are Lady Bears. Thanks for making the decision to go to Northside. I went to Northside a long time ago, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And doing this, now being a part of the Northside athletics, has been so much fun for me. So thank you for what you guys do on the field and what you're doing in school and in the community, too. And we wish you the best of luck in your future.
Thank you.
All right. It's Bailey and Mallory. Thanks, guys. We're going to take a
Northside,
break.
best side.
There you go. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more Lady Bear softball right after this.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history. At least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
And I'm on a roll. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Monitor. All right, welcome back inside the press box at Grizzly Field. It's 11-4. We're in a lightning delay, but boy, now the rain's starting to come down. But we do have a couple more players in here. Aaliyah Hamilton, Marissa Gibson. Aaliyah, just a freshman, plays left field. Marissa, sophomore, plays right field. You guys, we talk about the youth of this team, and here we have two right here, young players. Marissa, you're a two-sport athlete. Played for the Lady Bears basketball. I got to watch you play a lot this year. Man, you're impressive on the basketball court, but you're impressive out here too. Which one's your favorite?
Sophomore, definitely.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, how do you like being in the outfield? Is that where you want to be?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're in the left field, Aaliyah, and you're just a freshman. Man, what's it like playing varsity softball for the Northside Lady Bears, and you're just a freshman?
It's really an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to have the teammates that I do. They help encourage me and keep my spirits lifted.
Yeah.
And I'm just really happy to have this opportunity.
Well, it sure is good to have you, both of you. And talking about some of the Sealers, like Bailey, plays shortstop. Got to talk to her just a few minutes ago, and she's been a great leader. She's filling the shoes of Danessa Teague, if you remember her. Danessa, who was a great shortstop for the Lady Bears last year, has gone on to Arkansas Baptist to play, doing a great job. She may be listening right now, so if she is, we say hi to Danessa. Appreciate you being a Lady Bear, but you two girls are the future now of the Lady Bears. So what's it like? I mean, I know you had to make a decision. Things are a little bit different now than they used to be as far as going from the junior high or middle school now to, whoo, there's that lightning again. I don't know if we'll get to play again tonight. This may have set in permanently, at least till tomorrow sometime. But you had to make a decision to go to high school and where you're going to go. What helped make your decision to go to Northside?
For me, it was my middle school was a really small school. Like I didn't go to Fort Smith, and I just felt like Fort Smith was a better option for me if I really wanted to improve and maybe even get looked at in the future.
Yeah.
In the next 4 years of my high school career.
Okay, Marissa, what about you?
Everyone knows Northside has the best basketball program, so of course
That's it.
I wanted to play basketball.
That's it.
And I knew they had a softball team, so I was able to play both sports.
Well, you have such great leadership. Ricky Smith, Randa Grant in basketball, and they do such a great job. And the history is so deep there, and every year they're going to be good. And, you know, you talk about the Lady Bears this year. Golly, they're so young. And so it's got a big future there, too. But then come play for Coach Walden here. In her first year, Coach Little retired after last year. So, and she's doing a great job. And knowing that she just has a young team, and a lot of sophomores and a lot of freshmen that are getting playing time. So the future's really bright for the Lady Bears. And I know you guys are excited about it, but school is getting close to being at the end for this year. So you guys have any summer plans?
I don't have a travel team to play with right now, but I'll probably pick up and I'll probably play some AAU basketball.
Okay. Leah, what about you? What are you going to do this summer?
I am playing for a travel team this summer, so I will be working a lot on improving and working for them. And I've been asked about a couple of AAU teams for basketball as well.
Okay. So you're going to play some basketball?
Yes, sir.
Two-sport athletes right here. Man, that is awesome. So if you got to pick a favorite, which one's yours?
I can't pick.
Can't do it?
No.
So you go either way. Well, either way you go, if you keep playing both of them, you don't have to make a decision. But just keep doing your best. Enjoy your time at Northside High School, because when you get to be my age, you'll look back and say, hey, that was the best time of my life. So thank you for being Lady Bears, whether it's basketball or whether it's softball. You're doing a great job. But keep being leaders in school, community leaders. These little kids that are watching you now on the Grizzly Sports Network, they want to grow up and be an Aaliyah or a Marissa one of these days. So you got that to do, and we know that you'll be great leaders for them and great mentors. So just keep doing what you're doing. Marissa and Aaliyah, thank you for checking in, and good luck in the rest of your career. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Lady Bear softball after this.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
And I'm on a roll. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
Hi, this is Ricky Smith, head basketball coach for the Northside Lady Bears. I dial 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
This is Northside head basketball coach Eric Burnett. I call 782-8940. That's 782-8940.
What a great time of the year. It's also a great time to take advantage of York factory rebates on high-efficiency HVAC products. Give us a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
You're in business to do business, not paperwork. That's where the skills of Potts & Company certified public accountants can help you succeed. Trust the experienced professionals of Potts & Company for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and other business services. Using QuickBooks for your operations? They're QuickBooks experts. The Potts & Company team can help you establish, organize, and optimize your QuickBooks for utmost effectiveness. Visit pottscpa.com to learn more.
Sawyer's is about more than sunrooms, patios, and home improvement. For over 30 years, we've been about people, about our community, about you. We make quality products affordable so you can focus on making memories with those who matter most. We bring our passion for great craftsmanship and take pride in the work we do so you can count on it lasting a lifetime. Give us a call today and see the difference we can make for you.
Sabor Azteca is bringing authentic Mexican flavor to Fort Smith. Experience the taste of delicious homemade dishes made from scratch just for you. Enjoy your favorites with our delicious fajitas, tacos, and more, cooked by friendly people who make it authentic. Visit Sabor Azteca Mexican restaurant and taste it for yourself.
For the consumer, I think it's maybe one of the best times in history, at least in my experience, it's the best time that I've seen. The pre-owned business is definitely changing. Probably the best time as far as ease that we've seen in the car business. Transaction between the salesman and the customer is so much easier. The coolest thing about our pre-owned stores to me is hearing what they say about going there. Come see us at Clay Maxey Premium Pre-Owned in Fort Smith and in Tawnytown.
Northside High School invites you to help pave the way in the Legacy Walk. All former or current students, players, friends, families, faculty, administration, community leaders, and businesses are invited to become a permanent part of its campus. Have your own personalization engraved on a 4x8 brick to be installed in front of the new arena. Honor a loved one, a teacher, a coach, your graduating class, or even advertise an organization or business. Support Northside and become a part of the campus for years to come. Stop by the Grizzly Gear Shop and order yours today.
And I'm on a roll. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm on a roll.
Hey, Chief, which weighs more, meatloaf or steak?
Steak.
Ham or turkey?
Ham.
Mac and cheese or cookies?
Mac and cheese easily. Let's go weigh them and find out.
Okay. Pound of carrot cake or a pound of ice cream?
Nice try, rookie.
I almost had you.
Not even close.
All right, welcome back inside the press box at Grizzly Field. This one has been called, but we are all in the press box here. All the Lady Bears are here, and I've got Anna Hale with a headset on. She's the senior second baseman, and we want to say thank you, Anna, for everything you do and being a senior leader. We appreciate your leadership, but also we have all of our players in here. Is there anything better than being a Lady Bear? No? Nothing? Anything better than being a Lady Bear? No. All right. So you girls, I know that you've got to go down to the field. You got some things to take care of, and the coach said that she wants 10 minutes with you. And then, and what is all that about? I know. She needs 10 minutes of your time, and then you guys get home and be safe. All right? I want to say thank you to all of you for being Lady Bears. Andy, you got anything to say?
I wish we could have pulled out with a win today, but, we got cut short.
Yeah.
And I think we have a good group of girls this year, and I'm really excited for the rest of the season.
It's fun. It's been fun watching you, and we'll keep everybody posted when the next broadcast is. But thank you for doing what you do, and good luck in the rest of your career and the rest of the season this year. And I know it won't be long before summer's here and everybody's off doing what they do. But whatever you do, be safe and keep being great leaders, and go Lady Bears.
Thank you.
All right. That's going to wrap it up here from Grizzly Field. So we will keep you posted on when the next broadcast is. But until then, go Bears.